Greetings and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meraj Kidwai, and you're watching Vertex, the solution of every need. I hope you all are doing wonderfully well, taking care of yourself and your loved ones, and not going out in the public without wearing a mask. Of course, vaccinated and sanitized. Please take care of yourself. To know more about me, please go and check out my website, that is www.vertexthesolution.com, and find all the details about me there. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to talk about in this video, I'm going to talk about decision making in leadership. Now, we all talk about leadership very often. What is leadership? When you are in a leadership position, you are heading a team, a project, a business venture, or a political leadership, or any sort of a leadership, administrative, any sort of a leadership, business leadership. So leadership has variety, a lot of variety is there in this um, action, in this execution, in this implementation. So, of course, when you are in such a position, decision making is extremely important element or a component of a leadership skill. A strong leader is somebody who has strong decision making skill, of course, along with other components. I'm not going to talk about other elements and components in this video about the leadership skill. Rather, I'm going to talk about the decision making in leadership. Now, what is decision making? Ladies and gentlemen, whenever we are in a position of a lead, okay, when we are leading a team, a business venture, any project, or we are, at the forefront, ladies and gentlemen, at times we are put into some situations where we have to take certain decisions, at times tough decisions, at times decisions that can change the dynamics of your business, of the project, of the execution of the process completely, right? So the decision making is the most important element of this of the leadership. Now, sometimes if you take the wrong decisions, that can lead to multiple failures, and sometimes drastic multiple failures. If you take the right decisions, of course it will take you in the right direction. So decision making is the most important tool, the powerful tool of the leadership. How can you have a strong decision making power? Most of the times you must have seen in my psychology videos where I'm talking about multiple factors associated with human psychology, human personality, human behavior. I talk about emotional balance and emotional intelligence a lot. Along with that, whenever you are in a leadership role, you do need emotional intelligence and emotional balance along with planning and execution of an idea or a concept you have. The flaw is here, if you do not have an idea, right, how will you execute, how will you process further? So if you jump onto the execution or the processing without having an idea in your mind, right, it will not work. So whenever we are in a position where we have to take certain decisions, of course we take a decision based on an idea. So first of all, we need to have an idea, and post that we need to know how we can plan it further and take proper decisions with that respect to implement it and execute it further. Whether it's a business venture, whether it's about any particular decision you have to take for your team members, for a project you're heading in a particular organization, or overall. Now, decision making, how can you make well informed decisions? How can you do that? Of course, for decision making process, you need to have strong emotional intelligence, strong strategic planning, and data analysis. Whatever data you have, data in the form of information, okay? For instance, if you, let's take a very minute example here. Let's say if you would like to hire any individual for your organization. The data is the information about that individual and about the position for which you would like to hire that individual for, right? So you need to analyze it, you need to think about it, you need to think about the pros and the cons of it, You have to be logical, you have to be reasonable about it, and then you execute it how it can be well suited for you and for your business, as well as for the other individual as well. So decision making is a very crucial process. The crucial process can only happen with data analysis, logic, reasoning, and of course, I have said this earlier as well, that whenever your logic, reasoning, and analysis fails, it is scientific that you go by your gut feeling. Now, in psychology, gut feeling is not something that is in your gut, in your stomach. It's the data, the information stored in your subconscious mind that you retrieve at a later stage. Okay, so again, that data is also there in your mind. So there is nothing mystical about it. So again, that information is also stored somewhere in your brain, in your mind, and that you retrieve it later on to make informed decisions. So it is scientific. So of course, this decision making process is the amalgamation of all of these: reason, logic, emotional balance, emotional intelligence, planning, and execution to make informed decision about any certain process, about any certain situation that you would like to take it further. Whether you're, for example, if I say, if you would like to run a business, right, you have to gather information about it, how to execute, how to implement it, how to process it, and what are the right measures that you can take, what are the right steps, how to register, all the information about it, whatever the information is required to run a business from the scratch. So gathering information is important, then analyze the information, see the market, if it is relevant with the market, analyze the market, and accordingly you implement it and make informed decisions about it. I hope I have brought some insights and short in this video and would be helpful for you as well. Keep subscribing and keep liking and sharing and watching this channel for more updates on leadership as well, decision making processes as well. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.